Cross the raging war and feel the steady beating of my heart 嵐の前の静けさに刃を振り下ろしてく繰り返し A memory fading 今も時代を超えて I tell a story 響く宣戦布告の歌残酷に染まるこの機会を We're fighting till the bitter end 途切れたい船を汚れた世界を泣き止めて僕らの車を失った希望を壊れた時間のピースを集めて取り戻すために You need a fire and one 走り出すことさえも限りない慈しみを導き出すアルペジオ Save your song, save your song
Round 1, fight! Round 2, fight! Round 1, fight!
Ogre. So one of my top favorite characters in Tekken is Ogre. Actually, he's in my top 5, right behind Jinpachi. Ogre was introduced to us in Tekken 3, and at that moment, we really didn't know much about the character, but we knew that he was the main antagonist in the series. He was part of the new generation, as some people say, when it comes down to the Tekken games. Now, what we had known at that time, that Ogre was an ancient being from the Aztec religion. He was an Aztec fighting god, so they worshipped this demonic being as an actual god. And if you look at him and how he's dressed and how he's portrayed in the games, he does look like he could be an ancient god. But come to find out later on down the line that Ogre is actually extraterrestrial, or I think I said that right. He's an alien pretty much, and he's from outer space. Now, I'm not a real big fan of fighting games doing stuff from space and coming down to fight, but with Ogre, that wasn't really fleshed out until later on in future games, because I think in Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is where they showed us that true Ogre, which is this beast that you see on the screen right now, is its true form, and the Ogre that you see that is, doesn't have the wings, looks more humanoid, that is, I guess that would say, that is his disguise, because that is the form he takes to, I guess appeal to, the Aztec Mayans and stuff. Now, the one thing about Ogre is that he does have a list of people he killed. He killed Jun Kazama, which is the mother of Jin Kazama, and also unknown. He also killed the original OG king, because in Tekken 3, king that we get, the king that we got in Tekken 3 is not the OG king. He is the second man to don the mask. And no, that's not King's son. He's also somewhat, they said that he killed Bayek, who was Harwang's trainer, but come to find out he just seriously injured the man. So Ogre does have a list of bodies. He's been catching bodies, and he debuted in Tekken 3 as the main antagonist, because what he's all about, he's a fighting god. So he wants to fight the best opponents. He just wants to shoot the one-on-ones, and as you see, he killed King. He killed Kazuya's wife and Jin's mother, Bayek, like I said. But Jin does end up, handing him his receipt, because he does end up killing Ogre. But the true story behind Ogre and Jin's little battle is Jin ended up fighting True Ogre, which is the big dragon-like furball thing. The person that fought the original Ogre, the disguised Ogre, or Ancient Ogre, as they say in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Paul Phoenix was the one who fought Ogre, and he defeated Ogre. And as he was walking away from the battle, he didn't get to see Ogre transform. So technically, I would just say he bested Ogre. He didn't kill Ogre. But Jin, on the other hand, Jin was the one that laid the final blow on this monster. He trained with Heihachi. He trained with the best of the best just to do this one goal, and that's to take the man or the demon or the alien that killed his mother. He also found out he had the devil gene inside him too while he's fighting Ogre and also being killed by his grandfather. But Ogre has made about 3 appearances, all right? Like I said, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and the original Tekken 3. He was killed in Tekken 3, and we don't see him until Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Those games are not canon. Those are not part of the main storyline. But it should be, because it's actually pretty dope. I actually like the story behind Tekken Tag Tournament, because it's pretty much Tekken All-Stars, and they bring back all the best characters, and Ogre was one of them. He is a big dude. He hits hard. He hits like a freight train. He hits like a fucking truck. So this is why he was one of the main bad guys. Actually, not one of the main bad guys, but he was the main bad guy. So there's not much we can really give on Ogre besides that his true form is that big, ugly beast with the snake arm, and that he does have a list of accomplishments, killing folks, absorbing folks. Well, I wouldn't say absorbing folks, but he just, I guess, he knows how to, predict. I wouldn't say predict. He's like Taskmaster, if you want to say that. Taskmaster. Once he sees his opponent's moves, he can easily dodge them and do what he can to beat the character or beat that said person he's up against. And I think that's what Ogre can do, but I don't think they really elaborated on what all he could do, because he was only in one game that was part of the main story, but the other 2 games, not so much. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about Ogre? You think he was a good character? Would you like to see him come back? Because I feel like he's not truly dead. But then again, who stays dead in Tekken? To be honest, who stays dead in video games, period? But other than that, guys, hope y'all love this video. I'll be back more Tekken videos, because I've been playing a lot of Tekken lately, so might as well talk about the characters. But other than that, peace.